Hello everybody, welcome to our latest video. Here's our social. Again, everything we're showing today is for sale. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments down below or email me at caldwellscomicsandcars@gmail.com. And last episode we got pretty much through the A's of our convention stock. Now we're going to start with the B's, starting off with some Batman. We got a good chunk of this box, if not the entire box, is going to be Batman books, so should be a good episode. Starting off with the Batman 263. $265. $266. A lot of these are mid-grade, most of these so far. $267, $268, looks like an Ernie Chan cover. $269, yeah, EC Ernie Chan. $270. Tilt this a little bit here. Got $271, $274, $275, $281. So yeah, back then his name was actually Ernie Chua. He changed it to Ernie Chan a couple of years after this. $282, $283, so I got a decent stack of bronze and copper Batman. $295, that's Jim Aparo. I believe this has a Michael Golden backup story, if I'm not mistaken. $297, yeah, I think these are going to be Aparo for the next few covers here. Great artist. $299, $303. Again, I think this has a Michael Golden backup story also. $305. I think Jim Aparo might have the record for most Batman pages drawn. He did a huge run on Brave and the Bold, and had a pretty good run on Batman too. This is $310 with a Joe Kubert cover. $315. I think that's Dick Giordano. $318. Nice Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. I think he did the interior on this book too, if I'm not mistaken. God, I say that way too often. I'm sorry. $320. Bernie Wrightson cover. The Legend. $325. Back to Aparo. $328. Kubert. $342. Dennis Cowan and Dick Giordano. Nice cover. $364. Ed Hannigan and Dick Giordano. So you can see what Ed Hannigan can do with a really good inker. Giordano, one of the all-time greats. $365, that's Simonson, I believe. Oh man, that leopard is terrible. Might not be Simonson. Might be Hannigan. $369, that's Ed Hannigan. $397, nice Tom Mandrake Two-Face cover. $398, this is when Doug Munch took over as the writer. Great writer. $399. Let me get into the 400s. 400 anniversary issue. Got quite a lineup of creators on this. beautiful Sienkiewicz cover. Stephen King introduction. I guess it's written by Doug Munch, but all these different artists contributed. Art Adams, Terry Austin, Brian Boland, John Byrne, Paris Cullins, Mike Grell, so on and so forth. Quite a lineup of amazing artists. Got 2 copies of that. One in really nice shape, one not so nice. 401, nice John Byrne. And first appearance of Magpie. 402, that's a Starlin cover. 403, Dennis Cowan, Dick Giordano. 413, Hannigan Ink by Simonson. Very nice. 414, this is a Paro, and this is, in my opinion, when he started to kind of go downhill. 432, not sure who did that, but it's not very good. Looks like Luke McDonald, maybe Steve Mitchell in the inks. But 433, another nice Byrne cover. 434, Byrne. Guess he wrote these this story, Many Deaths of Batman. And John Byrne again. Then we have some Perez goodness. 436, this is part 1 of Batman Year 3. These are really nice George Perez covers, pencils and inks. Guess we got 2 copies of that one. 437, also 2 copies. These are really common books. It was very heavily ordered. Batman Year 1 and Year 2 were so successful that most retailers ordered heavily on Year 3. Again, we've got 2 copies of 438. These covers are just spectacular. And 2 copies of 439. 2 copies of 440. Lonely Place of Dying, Part 1. Again, Perez cover. 445, Brian Boland. Another legend. 446, Boland. Oh. 457, I think this is the first Jason Todd. It's a Norm Breyfogle cover. 58. 459. 488, that's quite a jump. Travis Charest. Started off as a kind of a Jim Lee swipe and developed into quite an amazing artist with a very unique style of his own. 515. Looks like a Kelly Jones cover. 516. 17. And 18. Yeah, I think this whole box might end up being Batman, guys, which is great. Yep, it is. Okay. Got 519. 520. I think this is when they changed the paper stock. Somewhere in here. 521. 22. 524. 25. Mr. Freeze. 27. Looks like Two-Face. 28. Let me jump to 37. 38. These are all Kelly Jones and Doug Munch. They had a pretty good run. 39. 40, nice Spectre cover. 41. 42. 43. 44, guest appearance by the Demon. 45, we got the Joker. 46, just like Joker goes satanic. 548, got the Penguin. I need to go back and read these. I didn't realize they were Doug Munch. So I'm not a huge Kelly Jones fans, as I mentioned in a previous video, but he kind of grows on you over time. And I do like Doug Munch. 549, 51, got Ragman. 52. Then we jump to the next volume, Batman 109. This is Tinian. Definitely got to read this. Great writer. Got 2 copies of that one. 110. Then we jump to 125, which I believe is the first Chip Zdarsky. Yeah, A New Era Begins, yep. Yeah, I read this first few issues of this series with Failsafe, and I thought it was okay, but I was pretty underwhelmed. Expected better from Zdarsky. 126, that's a nice Alex Garner cover. Very nice, I like it a lot. That's the A cover by Jorge Jimenez. Another great artist. A couple of more stacks and we're out of here, guys. Another cover for 126. This is the Spidey 316 homage. This is Venom standing over Spider-Man. 127, Jimenez cover. 128, Jimenez. 29. Then we jump to Batman Annual with a John Byrne cover. Batman Annual 11. Batman Annual 12. The great Michael Kaluta cover. 13, that's in George Pratt cover. Another great artist. 15, Scott Hampton. Another great artist. 2021 Annual. That's a Ricardo Lopez Ortiz cover. Not familiar with his art. Let me jump to Batman 66 meets Green Hornet. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. That's number 1. Final stack here. Missing number 2. This is number 3. Again, Alex Ross. Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 3, number 1. That's a Kelly Jones cover. Steve Beach, variant cover of the same book. That's a really nice cover. Arkham Asylum, Living Hell, number 1. Ryan Sook, great artist, and Eric Powell, another great artist. I really need to read this series. I don't think I've got the whole set, unfortunately. Maybe you have to pick up the trade. But, yeah. Number 4. Number 5. Beautiful. And number 6. Batman Battle for the Cowl, number 1. Not sure who did that cover. It's nice. Very nice. Batman Beyond the White Knight. Sean Murphy, another great artist. That was number 7. Number 8. Batman Day, number 1. Batman Endgame Special Edition. This was a free comic given away on Batman Day. Okay, let me jump to Detective. 467. Pretty sure this has a Marshall Rogers story in it. That's a really horrible Buckler cover, but that's probably because it was inked by Vince Colletta. Probably the worst inker in the history of comics. Detective 469. Aparo cover. Here we go. You guys have never read this Englehart Rogers detective run. Phenomenal stuff. And Terry Austin too, by the way. Yeah, just a great run. They didn't do a whole lot, maybe 8 to 10 issues, I think. But some of the best Batman stories ever. This is number 472. 477, which I'm pretty sure is a reprint. They guess they fell behind schedule and just had to do a fill-in issue. It is a nice new Rogers cover, inked by Dick Giordano, but I'm almost certain that's a reprint. Then we go jump up to the more current issues. This is 1051. That's an Irvin Rodriguez cover. 1052. Wow, nice cover. Same artist. Tamaki, Raynor, and Guerrero. I'm not familiar with any of those folks. 1053. Same artist. And our final book for this box is 1054 with another Irvin Rodriguez cover. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Once again, we appreciate your time. Thanks for tuning in. If you saw anything you like, here's our social. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in purchasing anything, or shoot me an email at the Gmail address on the card. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.